I think as a senior engineer, as a mid-level engineer, you can say, okay, that's not my job. This is beyond the expectations of my level. But I think once you get to manager, senior manager, to staff, principal, right? It kind of like it is concerning in my view. And I think it's like if I see, let's say, someone that's a senior leader saying that, oh, that's not my job, right? That's someone else's problem. Of course, there are things that are outside of your control. You don't have control of like the compensation policy of the company, of like way too many things. But how you message that to your team and how you take accountability. Okay, I hear you. Let me take this forward. I'm responsible for this. I feel that I'm part of this problem is a huge shift. And I think it also puts your team in a different state of mind to have someone that's is there and is like really accountable. And also, I mean, over time, folks are gonna see you doing that and getting a lot of things done, solving a lot of problems versus just passing it through, right? And they're gonna start to do that themselves. So is the whole idea of like extreme ownership.
I think it's really important if you're interested in career growth as you go from a manager to a director of a and then to like a VP or an SVP. What I've seen is the characteristic that you are describing is a common characteristic in folks that are getting promoted. And I think the reason for it is twofold. One is, let's not mistake ourselves. When you go through a promotion process, especially as you're going into a director role, because now you're kind of really getting up there, and then into a VP role, it is not only your like direct boss who will be promoting you. They're going to ask your ecosystem of peers, and they're going to remember, hey, did this person solve problems or help solve problems outside of their immediate area or not? If you're someone that, no, this person is good at only the one like job title, like the only like things in their lane, they're good at that. Well, that means that you're not ready to be promoted. And so, your peers are going to get asked. And the other thing that I would say is it's not always the case because titles are weird, but one of the things that someone told me once, the difference between like a director and a VP and how you know you're getting ready for a VP role. A director is usually excellent at executing on the tasks that are, directly in their wheelhouse or in their lane. And that, yeah, okay. As a director, you should be able to do that, or even a manager, let's say. But when you get into a VP role, you have to not only execute on everything that's in your lane, but you have to understand the business or everything that's surrounding your lane so that you can also contribute to all areas of the business. Those are the best VPs. And what you're saying here with the no more, that's not my job thing is actually practice for that. You're like practicing to do that all the time. So I would just call it out. It's like an amazing advice for people that, are looking to get promoted.